we need to stay in our center. And that's what we're talking about today. And I know you have lots of thoughts on this. But one of the ways that I stay in my center is making sure that I have proper nutrition in my body. You too, or no?
Nutrition is key, but let's also remember that our nutrition, the most our I should say our pathway to
Mhm.
getting the most nutrition is through our breath.
Through our breath. Okay, go for it.
There in the West we've been accustomed to mouth breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And when we mouth breathe, we're not getting deep enough breath. We're not filtering the air that we're breathing. And the most one of the more important components is that we're not creating what is called nitric oxide, not nitrous oxide, to be differentiated. Nitric oxide is an antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory. It is a vasodilator. It is what is found in Viagra. For those
Oh,
of you that are
really?
interested, yes, because it's a vasodilator, so it will dilate your vascular system, allowing correct blood flow. So
Wow.
when we need to retrain ourselves essentially to do nasal breathing. Now, obviously, when we speak, we're not breathing in or in and out through our nose, and that's perfectly fine. But the idea here is to retrain ourselves when we catch ourselves breathing, when we tap into our breath, essentially, always through the nose. The nose is meant for breathing, the mouth is meant for eating. So if we understand that concept, then we can really strengthen our vehicle. The vehicle is what we call the body, but strengthen our body, allow our immune system to respond adequately to our surroundings and our environments. It also works on our epigenetics, which is they're basically the genes that turn on and off based on our surroundings. Okay,
Okay.
allowing us to adapt to our environment adequately. And it's anti-inflammatory. So, and it reduces the acidity and makes your body more alkaline. That's just
When
putting
we
it
breathe
putting it in
through
a
our
nutshell.
nose,
When we breathe through our nose, and there are two aspects of this. One is during the day, we could have stressors. We all have stressors. Finding or retraining ourselves to just constantly remind ourselves to breathe in and out through the nose. That's one aspect. Two is to take 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day gives you an A. That's always been my my go-to line. Take 10 minutes every day and do conscious breathing. And that's what I recommend we do this morning is when we do conscious breathing, we allow ourselves to pay attention to tap into our breath.
okay, keep
And
talking. I'm gonna show people something. Keep
yeah,
going.
and when we breathe, when we do conscious breathing, we are allowing it. It's call it a mindfulness technique, call it a meditative technique. It allows us to be present. It allows us to be in the here and the now, and it allows us access to pause. And that is what meditation is. It's the ability to pause throughout the day and just simmer the waters and just let things be without judgment or without any emotion tied to it. It's not that we turn off our emotions. It's simply that we allow whatever experience we are experiencing in that time, in that space, uh, to be in our consciousness, to be in our awareness.
Hmm.
And as we breathe into that, we allow the correct processing and integration of those emotions. And it works
Because you're in
on,
the center.
yes, exactly.